Okay, just a short video today. I found quite a good URL. It's going to be good for us because we can use this in conjunction with our stop loss clusters, which hopefully you guys are still using and knowing where to target and where resistance and support lies on the intraday. So technical confluences indicator, what it is, it sort of cross-checks against multiple support and resistance, different things like Bollinger Bands and Fibonacci, SMAs, all those sorts of technical indicators, and it compiles them up and puts them to certain levels. So we can see gold. We had this. The darker the color, the stronger it is, the stronger the sign. It says your previous high on the day. That's going to be strong resistance because it's the previous high. Okay, and so we've got some strong support at the 23.6% on the daily time frame. So we've, assuming we crack below these weak SMAs. When I say weak, I say because they're hourly. They're not that strong. There's SMAs on the 15-minute support, and then you've got Bollinger Band on the 15-minute middle. So that's not really going to hold much support because they're low time frames, but these are high time frames, so they're stronger, and that's why they're darker. So I think what you might do, gold crack these weak supports, and we'll come down here and notice where the SLC is. So just a really quick video, really. I know some of you don't trade gold, but you do trade the Euro USD. Obviously, again, the darker the color. So there's a fib 161.8 resistance. So that's going to be a strong resistance. But if we crack above, that's going to be good support. And we've got some really good supports down here. And there's the 23.6 on the monthly time frame. So that's really, really, really strong because it's a monthly time frame. So that's about the darkest. It should be, yeah, that's the darkest color there. So it's not as strong as that one. It's saying that the fib on the daily is stronger, but yeah, just an idea for targets and supports and resistance. Let's look at the Kiwi. So there isn't that much. We're cracking these weak supports, and we've got some medium-term resistance there, but we've got a stronger support below. So that's already quite bullish because, you know, looking at that, there isn't that much above in terms of depth of color. So the Euro Yen's got some good support below, but not that much above. There's a 100 SMA on the 4 hour, which could pose a bit of a problem for price, but it is only the 4 hour, you know, and we got some price to some resistances to crack before that anyway, but these are weak. So potentially you could use this for a setup to enter. I would still personally use the pivot panel because I like things really scientific, but you know, you could potentially enter and with a SLC where your stop loss down there, which is the 23.6 on the daily and the 38.2 on the month. So that's like a double confluence. So yeah, it's a 30 pip stop loss if you fancied it. I would probably rather wait for the sentiment personally, but it's an option anyway. So definitely worth a bookmark. If you can't find it, just do a search for confluence detector into Google, and yeah, that wraps up the video. So hopefully it makes sense, and if not, just let me know, and I'm going to make a video later, so stay tuned for that as well.